I can't.
Well, lift your head up.
Whatever, it's fine.
Oh my Okay, I've been procrastinating making this video, but I know I need to do it. So I'm gonna shave my head. Hair is something our culture puts a pretty big focus on. Some guys go for the messy look, long hair, slick back, greasy flow, or clean. Every day we wake up and do our hair. We also spend a lot of money on haircuts and loads of hair products. This focus on hair really goes down to caring about how we look. Monks often shave their heads in order to be completely detached. I have never not had hair, and to be honest, I would say I'm attached to it. So this is a video about detachment. Most of my life, I've had hair and I've put effort into making sure my hair looks nice, and even just growing up, doing your hair in the morning, doing your hair every day. I know I'm attached in some way, which is why I'm doing this, and I'm not doing this because it's like, oh, I want this to be a cool, it's literally just out of detachment for myself. I'm curious to see what I'm gonna learn out of this process, because I do care what people think about how I look, and I want to detach myself more from that. I know for some people it's not a big deal what their hair is like, and they shave their heads all the time, but for me it shouldn't be this big, but it is a big detachment. I've always wanted to do this. It's already pretty long, but okay. And this is it. It's gonna be gone for a while. Okay, I'm in the chapel right now, and I'm just kind of giving it to God. We're called to be detached from everything but God, and to be detached from everything of this world, and anything that doesn't help us in our relationship with God. And get to God and get to heaven, which is our end goal. Looks in the big picture of things don't really matter. It's not to say that trying to look good is a bad thing, and this is an extreme example again, but I still feel like I should do this, and I'm curious to see what I'm going to learn out of it. Plus, it's not the end of the world. It's just hair. This is not to say that everybody should do this when they like something or attach something. It's all about just making sure you have proper and right ordered relationships with the things of this world. You know, to realize that you don't really need it, and it is a gift. Okay, well, I think I'm ready. So I went to the community and asked the students if they could buzz my head, and they said yes.
You look so sad.
I'm sad,
Don't look sad, man. He has great hair. I appreciate the fact that he's actually shaving it off. Like, this is intense.
Yeah. Okay, first name. You pick mine.
You going to pick?
Are you gonna like pick? He's gonna pick his own name.
It's legit my name.
Is it going?
This is good.
You gotta go slow, man.
Turn around.
I've never even gone this short on the sides.
Jerome, turn around.
Just twist it.
Oh, Jerome, your hair! I love it! Jerome, you are still the same person, and we love you a lot.
Thanks, Kaz.
For now.
Maybe even more.
Go from the back like this way.
No, keep holding. Just hold on.
Having the community there with me was pretty special. And to have my good friends help me do this meant a lot. They made it so much more fun, and a moment I will not forget.
Wait. Hey, Jerome, keep your eyes closed.
Yeah, they're closed.
3. Okay. Oh, I can't.
Well, lift your head up.
1. Whatever, it's fine.
Oh my God! Oh, that's like way worse than I thought.
It looks good. It looks good.
Jerome, it's awesome. Come on.
Yeah. You look good. Get it, dog. How do you feel?
Oh my gosh! What?
Okay, I'm gonna give my mom and dad a FaceTime and see what they say, get their reaction. I haven't told them that I'm doing this.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
Why did you do that?
I did it yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
It'll grow back. It'll grow back.
I can't believe what he did. Oh my gosh, I've never seen him in those.
Nice!
Wow. It's not bad. It's growing on
You liking
me.
this?
Actually, it's not as bad as it is. It's growing on me.
I love you guys.
Love you too, sir. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Where's your hair go, bro? Whoa!
Okay, so it's whew. Okay, it's been about 1 week, almost a week, since I buzzed my head. It's not been that bad, but it's not been super easy. Like, it kind of gets to the point where you're like, oh, okay, this kind of sucks. But it's also fun too. So here's kind of what I've learned out of it so far. One thing people are asking me a whole bunch is like, hey, how do you feel? What does it feel like to have your head buzzed? For one, I'm constantly cold, not having hair, especially in the middle of winter. It actually makes a huge difference, like way bigger than I thought. The second thing is when people ask you, how do you feel? I was trying to think and surprisingly, you don't feel that different. I thought I'd feel way more different and be like, I don't have hair, but really, I'm still me and people still treat me the same way. So that's kind of cool. Life doesn't actually change that much and it's not as big of a deal as I thought it might be. Like, sure, I look different a little bit and first impressions for people, I don't know, but it's not that different. I still feel the same, I'm still me. I don't know why I thought it would be a bigger change because it's really just hair, right? A cool thing is that one of the guys in the community here too, after I shaved my head, decided he wanted to do it as well. So I shaved his head and he's pretty inspiring because for him, he's a lot more detached than me and it was like, yeah, sure, it'll grow back, and he went and did it. So that was a fun moment. I'm even learning lots from seeing how detached he is from his hair. But guys, this whole lesson on detachment is so huge and it's something I'm, especially coming here, I've been reflecting on so much in the past half year. I've been really learning to try and be detached to everything except God. Coming here, I really had to detach to a lot of things. Before coming here, I lived at a studio and it was just so sick. So leaving that was pretty hard to detach from. To follow Christ and become disciples, we're called to deny ourselves and become detached from ourselves, and not only our own will, but also things like food or our studies or sleep or just literally everything. If we could truly desire detachment and be detached to things, we'll be at peace, and because we won't be dependent on the things that fade away or the things that don't matter in the end, right? Catherine Doherty says the essence of detachment is just going where God wants to take us. And this is what makes life so exciting, right? That it's unpredictable, and the journey, even though it can be unpredictable and tough sometimes, we won't be able to have joy in it unless we're detached. Just think, let's say you're on a camping trip, right? And the whole camping trip, it rains, it storms, and you wouldn't be able to have joy in that or take delight in it and seeing how it's an opportunity for growth, great memories, if you're attached to having sunny and nice weather. It's essentially seeing everything as an opportunity. Now, this is where the battle comes in because this is not an easy thing to do, and it takes daily commitment and daily death to self in each moment, really. However, we're called to strive to this and to do our best in learning how to live life and be detached from everything. What do you think about my hair?
It's nice and soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different feel.
I do want to mention, just getting rid of something cold turkey, like buzzing my hair off, does not necessarily mean you become automatically detached from it. But it is a neat way to see how attached you are to it and to see what you can learn out of it from just not having it in your life anymore. This whole thing on detachment is pretty convicting because I love a lot of things and I love a lot of ways of doing things, so it's quite the challenge to talk about it, since it really challenges me to live it out, right? There's been so many moments when I go to run my hands through my hair and it's not there. It's just not there. It does feel nice though, I gotta admit. It's pretty soft. But that is enough for now, guys. I'm sure I'll discuss this topic way more in future videos because every single day we're thrown at us with buttloads of opportunities to be detached from things, which makes living a life with the Lord so exciting and also a pretty good challenge. Leave a comment down below of some of the things you're learning to be detached from and how that process is going. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. I appreciate you all so much. Continue to seek the truth, and I will see you guys next time when I sell everything I have, even the very clothes off my back. That's not true, but I will see you guys next time.